shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Behave yourselves!
Hello, YouTubers out there. This is Jerry Saravia at the movies. So, first of all, Merry Christmas to all of you out there, all my subscribers. I hope you're having a great day. And I just want to talk briefly about the 1938 version of A Christmas Carol, which I think is rather fitting to discuss on Christmas Day. And this is the version that starred Reginald Owen in the role of Scrooge. Of course, as most of you know, I'm sure, it's based on Charles Dickens' novella from the 1840s. And this version was originally going to have Lionel Barrymore, and he was feeling rather ill and had some arthritic problems, so he couldn't do the role. So he suggested Reginald Owen to do this role of Ebenezer Scrooge. Now, this version runs an hour and 12 minutes. It leaves out quite a few things and expands certain things that, certain subplots that are not normally expanded for, but have been, I guess, to some degree in future cinematic adaptations of this novel. For one, there's quite a bit more here than usual, really, of Bob Cratchit, who's played by Gene Lockhart. That's one time that he appeared with his daughter, June Lockhart, in the same movie. June Lockhart being, of course, the one from TV's Lost in Space. And the movie sort of expands on his character a bit more than usual. And a lot of it is very joyfully done. It really did work. Reginald Owen, well, first of all, let's go back. So it leaves out certain things. It expands a bit more about Fred Scrooge, who was his nephew, and the relationship with his future wife. There's also nothing here about the wandering, suffering souls that Jacob Marley shows Scrooge outside his window. That was kind of taken away from the script. In addition to the two children under the cloak of the Ghost of Christmas Present. And I think a lot of those things were kind of necessary to understand Scrooge's transition from this mean old man who hates Christmas, bah humbug, to the one that understands what Christmas is all about by the end of the picture, or the end of the story, really. And Leo G. Carroll, who's been in many, many films, plays the ghost of Jacob Marley, did it very well, I thought. Reginald Owen, on the other hand, didn't seem mean enough to me. I don't know what it was. It didn't quite work for me as the Scrooge from the beginning of the story. There's certainly all that about not giving donations for the poor and all that stuff, and just rejecting Christmas, rejecting the idea of going to Fred's house for Christmas, which he had done for years upon years upon years. Not to mention rejecting the idea of marriage, because he himself never got married, so there's all of that. Also, the film is rather cramped visually. It's a little claustrophobic because it's shot rather tightly, I thought. Many shots in it. I did like the ghosts overall of Christmas Present, the Ghost of Christmas Future, and the Ghost of Christmas Past. I mean, those were all very well represented overall. But it just seemed like the movie seems like in a hurry to just get through it all, and it was shot rather quickly. And Reginald Owen, again, just the emotion wasn't quite there. I didn't feel that the joy of discovery of Christmas, he did very well. But that transition from the mean old miser to the Scrooge that realizes what the holiday is really all about, it just wasn't quite there for me. So for me, I think the Alistair Sims adaptation is probably the best one, not to mention one with George C. Scott from 1984, which was a TV movie. Those were the most powerful ones I'd ever seen. I have seen Albert Finney in the film called Scrooge, but it's been some time, so I can't really comment on that one. But yeah, even the scene where in here where he, which is normally what happens in every adaptation, where he sees from presented by the Ghost of Christmas Future his own tombstone, just it didn't resonate. I just didn't feel it. But maybe some of you feel differently. Have you seen the 1938 version of Christmas Carol with Reginald Owen? What do you think of it? What is your favorite adaptation? Maybe this one is for some people, I don't know. Of this oft-told story, which has been told many, probably too many times already. I had seen a year ago the 1910 version of A Christmas Carol, which runs about 10 minutes. They're showing it on Tubi, which is rather interesting, and that's even more cramped visually than this film. Basically, it's all set in one room. That's it. He sees the ghosts, and that's that. There's nothing to connect to at all there. But anyway, let me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. What's your favorite adaptation? And thank you to all the new subscribers out there. I really appreciate it. And Merry Christmas to all of you, and Happy New Year. I think this is going to be my last video till January 1st. And if you're new to this channel and you wish to subscribe, or you have subscribed already, thank you. And stay tuned for future uploads. Just click that notification bell. And that's about it. And this is Jerry Saravia at the Movies, signing off.